Hello everyone, hope all of you doing well. Today I am going to teach you English grammar of class 5 and the topic is idioms and proverbs. So students, our topic is proverbs and idioms. Let us read more about idioms and proverbs separately. Idioms. An idiom is a group of words whose meaning is different from the meanings of the individual word. Every language has its own idioms and expression, and the English language has plenty of phrases that is useful to learn. Idioms are the words or phrases that aren't meant to be taken literally and usually have a cultural meaning behind them. Most of the English idioms you hear are offering advice but also contain some underlying principles and values. You have probably heard some of them, especially in TV shows and movies, and wondered why you can't understand these idioms even though you fully understand the words. To learn English idioms and expression, it can take some time, but there are some of them that are more popular than others that will come handy if you know them. When you learn English idioms and phrases, you will sound more confident, especially when you speak with native English speakers. If you can't understand idiom, you will not be able to understand the context. That is why we have gathered some of the most common English idioms so you will understand the true meaning of them. Here are most common English idioms and the phrases that will enrich your English vocabulary. Now, students, in this we will learn more about the idiom with an examples. First, to feel under the weather. It means feeling unwell. Example, I am really feeling under the weather today. I have a terrible cold. Second example, let the cat out of the bag. It means to accidentally reveal a secret. So, the sentence is, I let the cat out of the bag about their business plans. Third example, once in a blue moon. It means an event that happens infrequently. Its sentence, I only go to the cinema once in a blue moon. Next example, the best of both worlds. It means enjoying two different opportunities at the same time. And the sentence is, by working part-time and looking after her kids 2 days a week, she managed to get the best of the both worlds. Next example, to add insult to injury. It means to make a situation worse. And the example is, not only did the club stop the team from playing, they also took away their equipment. That's adding insult to injury. Sixth example, acid test. It means the true test of the value of something. And the sentence is, the new party is doing better and better in the polls, but the acid test will be the next election. Seventh example, go to the extra mile, meaning going beyond what is required. Its sentence, I only needed help with one question, but the teachers went the extra mile and helped me with the whole worksheet. Next example, face the music. Its meaning, to accept responsibility for something you have done. The sentence is, she broke a flower pot and had to face the music when her father got home. Next example, whole bag of tricks, meaning trying all the clever means to achieve something. And the example is, it was really difficult to find the information even after applying the whole bag of tricks. Now the last example, get ducks in a row. It means getting your things well organized. And the example is, to ensure a successful product launch, we must get our ducks in a row. So, all these are the example of idioms which we use in our daily life. The next slide is about Proverbs. Proverb is a short saying, usually of unknown and ancient origin, that expresses effectively some commonplace truth or useful thought. It means a short, well-known sentence or phrase that gives advice or says that something is generally true in life. A proverb is a simple, concrete, traditional saying that expresses a perceived truth based on common sense or experience. Proverbs are often metaphorical and use formulaic language. Collectively, they form a genre of folklore. A proverb is a short, pithy saying that expresses a traditionally held truth or piece of advice based on common sense of experience. Nothing defines a culture as distinctively as its language, and the element of language that best encapsulates a society's value and belief is its proverbs. Here are some examples of proverbs that we use in our daily life. First, two wrongs don't make a right. And the sentence is, when someone has done something bad to you, trying to get revenge will only make things worse. Second example, the pen is mightier than the sword. Trying to convince people with ideas and words is more effective than trying to force people to do what you want. Fortune favors the bold. The sentence is, people who bravely go after what they want are more successful than people who try to live safely. Next example, the people who live in glass houses should not throw stones. It means, do not criticize other people if you are not perfect yourself. Sixth example. Hope for the best but prepare for the worst. It means bad things might happen, so be prepared. Sixth example. Better late than never. It is best to do something on time, but if you cannot do it on time, do it late. Seventh example. Birds of feather flock together. People like to spend time with others who are similar to them. Eighth example. The early bird catches the worm. It means you should wake up and start work early if you want to succeed. Ninth example. Beggars can't be choosers. It means if you are asking for a favor from someone else, you have to take whatever they give you. And the last example is action speaks louder than words. It means just saying that you will do something does not mean much. Actually, doing it is harder and more meaningful. So, all these are the examples of proverbs. Here in this slide, we will see there are the difference between the idioms and the proverbs. What are they? First, idiom is a fixed expression that contains a figurative meaning, and the proverb is a short, well-known saying that contains an advice. Second, idioms do not contain a moral, but proverbs contain a moral or an advice based on the general truth. Third point, idioms are the phrases, not complete sentences, but proverbs are the sentences. And the last but not the least, idioms do not make sense if you are not familiar with it. But proverbs can be understood even if you are not hearing it for the first time. So, these are the basic difference between the idioms and the proverbs. So students, here are the exercise given below. First, choose the appropriate idiom for the meaning given below. First, getting your things well organized. Options are acid test, face the music, get ducks in a row. Second, going beyond what is required. Options are plum job, dead wood, go to the extra mile. Third, a lot of unnecessary anger and worry about an unimportant matter. Options are storm in a teacup, think of your feet, or get the X-ray. Fourth, an event that happens infrequently. Options, once in a blue moon, speak of the devil, or dead wood. Last, fifth point, being successful in doing something without difficulty, sail through something, go to extra mile, or face the music. Now, here are the answers of this exercise. Getting your things well organized, it means get ducks in a row. Going beyond what is required, it means go the extra mile. A lot of unnecessary anger and worry about an unimportant matter, it means storm in a teacup. Fourth, an event that happens infrequently, and the meaning is once in a blue moon. Fifth point, being successful in doing something without difficulty, it means sail through something. Now, in this question, we have to complete the following proverbs. First, hope for the best but dash. Second, dash on the other side of the hill. Third, people who live in a glass dash. Fourth, actions speak dash. Fifth, too many cooks dash. Sixth, dash of the beholder. Now the answers are: first, hope for the best but prepare for the worst. Second, the grass is always greener on the other side of the hill. Third, people who lives in a glass houses should not throw stones. Fourth, actions speak louder than words. Fifth, too many cooks spoil the broth. And the last, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So these are the examples and the answers of the exercise B. Thank you, students.